Praise Pathways. Presence. Simplified overview of the Book of Job. Job was a prosperous and devout man from Uz, blessed with a large family and abundant wealth. His life epitomized righteousness and piety, always adhering faithfully to God's commands, setting a sterling example of moral integrity and religious devotion. Satan, observing Job's unwavering faith, proposed a test to God. He speculated that Job's faith was solely a byproduct of his blessings and predicted that stripping away his prosperity would lead Job to renounce God. Intrigued by the challenge, God agreed but protected Job's health. Tragedy struck swiftly as Job lost everything. His livestock, wealth, and even his children were taken from him in catastrophic events. Despite these profound losses, Job's faith remained unshaken. He mourned deeply yet did not blame God, exemplifying extraordinary steadfastness. As time went on, Job's resilience waned. Overwhelmed by his miseries, he cursed the day of his birth and lamented his existence, plunging into despair. This marked a shift from his initial stoicism to questioning the fairness and presence of divine justice. Job's friends, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar, arrived intending to provide comfort. However, their attempts quickly devolved into accusations, blaming Job's suffering on hidden sins. Job rebutted, maintaining his innocence and growing increasingly frustrated with their lack of understanding and empathy. Job staunchly defends his integrity throughout his trials, insisting that his sufferings are not the result of any wrongdoing. His passionate replies underline a key theme, that suffering does not always signify divine punishment. This assertion invites readers to rethink traditional views on morality and retribution. Elihu, a younger onlooker, enters the discourse with a fresh perspective. He criticizes both the friends for their narrow view and Job for questioning God's justice. Elihu suggests that suffering may serve to refine and educate, helping the righteous grow closer to God. When God finally speaks, it is not to offer a straightforward explanation for Job's suffering, but to pose profound questions about the universe. This response underscores God's omnipotence and the limitations of human understanding, shifting the focus from Job's plight to the broader mysteries of life. Job responds with humility, recognizing his limitations and retracting his earlier accusations against God. This moment of humility is crucial, as it represents Job's acceptance of his small role within the vastness of God's universe. His submission is met with divine favor. God restores Job's fortunes, doubling his previous wealth and blessing him with more children and a long life. This restoration acts as a divine affirmation of Job's steadfast faith, despite his lack of understanding, and emphasizes the virtue of unwavering faithfulness through trials. The Book of Job concludes by illustrating a profound theme of restoration and redemption. After enduring immense suffering and maintaining his faith, Job is blessed by God with even greater abundance than he had before his trials began. This narrative arc from loss to restoration offers a compelling message about the enduring nature of faith and the potential for renewal. Despite the incomprehensible challenges he faced, Job's story ends on a note of hope and reaffirmation of faith in the divine order. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we continue our exploration into the Old Testament with the Book of Psalms. If you believe in the positive impact we're striving for, share this video with friends, family, or anyone you think might resonate with our message. Let's grow this community together.